Good evening, my fellow comrades. Good evening, my fellow citizens. Good evening, every lover of freedom, every human rights activist, and everyone that is love of humanity. I am here today to speak to the conscience of every well-meaning citizen of this country because looking at situations as it is, I want to specifically speak to my comrades, both in the army, the navy, the police, the air force, every paramilitary, including the vigilante, so long as security is concerned in this country. There are facts we don't understand, and that is why I am not surprised by the turnout of events. Firstly, I want to remind every one of us how this country we call a nation started. Before the coming together, the forceful amalgamation of Nigeria, the tribes and the entities forged together were different breed of people, different nations. The Igbos were different nations. The Oduduwas were different nations. The Arewas, comprising the Fulani and all of them, were different nations. Now, for those of you who still think that the entity called Nigeria will continue to be, I said it in my last video. Go to my YouTube, you find out. I said it, that there is nothing that will make the disintegration of this country not to happen. Yes, it will happen. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Because right now, disaffection is already written all over. The military are in disarray. Nobody is happy. The attempted so-called coup we were briefed about, from my own point of observation, is just the beginning. Because there's no way things will be awkward and people will be happy. Do you people in government think that the military are foolish? The only set of military officers who will begin to act otherwise are those who were induced and inculcated from the Boko Haram set. Yes, go to me anywhere. Every well-trained military officer that knows his cadre in this country will not succumb to nonsenses that are happening today. So that is why those half-baked ones will be brought in to behave anyhow. But let me tell you, when all these nations were joined together, it was for economical advantage by the British and his cohorts, or their cohorts. Remember, 100-year centenary agreement expired when? Between 1914 and 19 what? Check it out. Between 1914 and last year, how many years? When did that agreement of 100 years elapse? And that is why you're seeing everything happening now. That is why the Yorubas are acting the way they're acting. Others are acting the way they're acting against a particular group, the Igbos. Of course, when the British came, the Igbos were the last ones to fall in, because the Igbos are never known to be weak. Why am I saying this? My brothers and sisters, fellow comrades in humanity work for freedom and justice and equity. Listen, there is nothing like one entity of Nigeria anymore. The North, if you're a geography student, take up your apparatus, check and find out in the northern, just from up the middle belt, up down to the north or the core north, check and see where you still have an authoritative part of that map as incorporated in Nigeria. It's an agreement. Because those who colonize and infuse this country to be know that the time has come that the sleeping giants of Africa, the Igbos, have risen, and others are risen with them. These people know that this entity will disintegrate, just like Russia, USSR. They are doing everything possible to equip those who have been loyal goats to them, bringing all the equipment and money so they can maintain the resources they thought they just found. The gold, the whatever in the north. I said it some time ago. Every issue you see and problem you see, attack you see in a particular geographical area, it is because of the mineral resources. So right now, the northern part is no more part of Nigeria. Of course, all the boundaries are open. They are open for every one of them to troop in. So, coming to the reality of facts, the north is already conquered by the extremist Islamists.
Nigerians.
I will show you some
So
videos.
this terrorist group, what they call JNIM fighters, they don't release video.
You can see this one.
Their attack on
A
our
new
soldiers
breed of jihadists
yesterday.
that just came in.
So
and
according to
attacked
this
Kwara
people,
State.
now their first attack
Recently.
is this, their first ever
Kwara
attack
is
on the
part of
Nigerian
Yoruba
army.
land. Is that not so?
So
Also
this
to say,
video was released this morning around
why
9
can't the
o'clock this
government
morning.
take
Today's
charge?
date
Because
is
they have no
31st of October 2025.
Nigeria
These
is
fighters
so.
released this video this morning. But this attack, now yesterday they
You can
attacked
look at this
our
also.
soldiers yesterday
Nigeria
for
is so.
Nuku, Kwara
Who
State.
are these
You know the
people
story. I tell you, I say,
dangerous
after they hide them,
weapons, so
I'm going
to
to bring
say,
them out.
AK-47
You don't
that is
understand?
meant
No media going to show you this thing.
militarily
No
to be
media.
handled by
No
a
media will show you,
certified
but don't
and
worry.
trained
I got
professional
your back.
officer of
Everything
the
where they
military.
hide,
Look at
be
them.
English Alhaji, will they bring her out.
Look at them.
So, for those of you who don't know the
You see
meaning
some
of
of them even wearing our
JNIM,
uniforms.
the full meaning now, Jamal
And then, you
Nusrat
expect
al-Islam
people not to talk.
wal
You
Muslimin.
expect people not
This
to get
terrorist
angry.
group, they
It's
based
not
in
possible.
Mali. They based for Mali,
So I
but
don't
they
care
spread
who
all
you
over.
are, whether
You
you're
don't get.
Igbo,
So these guys
Yoruba,
release this
Hausa,
video say,
whatever, and you think
so we
that this
attacked on our
country
soldiers
still remains
yesterday
the same.
for
You
Kwara
better
State,
begin
and this
to plan
attack
for the rainy
on
day,
our soldier, and the
because it
first
will
ever
shele.
attack. We will not attack on
Yes.
with this.
Look
From
for
the
your
attack,
kapu kapu.
according to them, they say they unalive one soldier.
Look for your
so
kapu.
one soldier, they buy one soldier.
Because
then they
it's gonna
seize
be
all these
red.
items. We will see so for this.
People are
for this
realizing
video.
what have been happening.
You understand? So this thing happened
The
for Kwara
officers
State.
are getting angry.
Now,
Everybody is not happy. And the reason now you see the face of so many realities are being hidden by the governmental media. Do you know why? Because they don't want you to know the truth. If I tell you where the present government of the day, the segment they are controlling as Nigeria, you will be shocked. There's a report that just came down. This so terrorists, the main terrorists, those that they are supposed to face as terrorists, they are infiltrated River State, they are in Imo State, they are in Akwa Ibom, they are in Benue, they are all over. And that is why I keep agitating. Every community that will not set up their own security on your own.
Nigeria is a classless society.
Whoever that will stand up to make law.
If you take the people you call leaders, go to the Senate, go to the House of Reps, you can go and pick 109 Nigerians at random
because he's a traitor.
Without election.
Any
Put them in the
government
Senate
of any
chambers,
country that
and
will
the
see
results
this
may
kind
not be
of
different from what you're
nonsense
getting now.
happening to their citizens, and they are telling you
Because the
you're
truth
not
is,
supposed to carry
you have
machete,
highly
you're not
educated
supposed to
people
carry gun,
in government,
you're not supposed to
but they
that
behave like
very
illiterates.
person, that very government is your number one enemy. Get them. And I'm just feeling sorry for those government agents, the comrades who allow, because of money that will enter your pocket, you allow your community and your people to be wasted because of so-called loyalty to the command.
I don't go pinch you. I don't go bite you first. But if you bite me and they talk about open, if
is
you
this
bite
life
me,
we are all living?
you don't care the hair. The hair is inside your hand. Like this.
This is survival of the
Me, I
fittest,
don't
and
go
it's going to be more dangerous than everybody thinks.
If you pinch me,
That's the truth. Thank God for this era where social media is all over and nobody, no government can suppress it. You can only suppress the ones you don't want them to see, but the truth is always going out. And why is it now that they are all trying to make sure that they keep on bombarding information to make it seem as if there is peace and safety in Nigeria? There is no peace and safety in Nigeria. Whoever says that is a criminal, an enemy of the masses. And that is why I want to let the southern part to know, with more emphasis on the southeast and the southwest and the so-called south-south, be prepared. Let the youths rise and be vigilant. Anybody that takes bribe of Ghana must go to sell out your secret, you know what to do to the person. It has gotten to that level because this is the only part in this creation known as Nigeria that these people can say that there is still a hold onto. And that is why they will not allow easily for somebody like a personality like Nnamdi Kanu to come out of that very detention, because they know that when he comes out, the southeast, whether you like it or not, every Igbo man must succumb to what, table of what? Random discussion to know what to do next. That is why they are holding him there. But the truth is that it's going to come out, because the consequences that will rise if they allow this man to die there, nobody will stop it. I am telling you. They are reasoning and thinking that the oil well down the southeast now, what you know as south and all that, the oil well that is down the south and southeast and south is waning. So they want to maintain legitimacy over the resources that is coming up north, the ones they think they have found out. And I keep asking this for years. Why is it that the gold in Niger and the all out and California, why is it that it belongs to individuals in the north? Then the oil in Igbo land, the oil in Ebeya, the oil in Abia, the oil in southeast now becomes federal property. What a criminal enterprise. What a criminal enterprise. And that is why every community in the south, starting from southeast, watch those errand boys that call themselves politicians, that you people say they are representing you. They are not representing anybody. They are not representing anybody. The only governor I have seen with mandate and humane authoritativeness is the Abia State, the current Abia State governor, which is Alex Oti. I am not a partisan politician, but I will tell you the truth. And if anybody tampers with the progressive of that man's
what we are talking about
is little support to his people within the limit
so that
of
your
the
work
power they are giving him.
People, if you work, you will not even campaign. The people will be the one to campaign for you. You see that former governor of Abia State, that one that opens the Republic in Abia State, because you have the guts to come out and you are talking about don't take the glory alone. I did this one. It's me that did this one. What did you do?
I think it's in the House of
If you do something, the people of Abia will
this
do what
is the
you do.
same person that a particular community.
Look at Alex Oti. He's working. It's clear. Everybody is seeing what he's doing in Abia State.
Local government for them.
Everybody
when
is
the
seeing
list
what
of
Alex
everything
Oti
came
is
out,
doing.
nothing.
So you
Nobody
are
saw
coming together
anything.
and say, no,
Near
this
to
one is
that,
done.
they are all errand boys.
You said the
And
deputy
our
speaker
people
came and says
from
that
the southeast are yet
you
to
must deliver the
understand
state to
95.9% of all these your so-called politicians
having
are
somebody that will
errand
work?
boys to the
That you are
main
saying that
thing
even if
that is happening.
that will take over,
They
even
have
if you
no
don't know the
mouths.
person,
They
so long
don't.
the
They
person
don't.
is APC,
They have no
APC
say
have to take over
in
the
what is
state.
happening.
So you are not
They
even
only there
concerned.
to what pick their pockets, and that is why no government should try to disrupt. No party, should try to disrupt anything in Abia State. The youths will never accept it. I don't bloody care the party you are. Because right now, citizens begin to reason with their brain and not what will enter their stomach infrastructure. Because whatever you eat that enter your belly, within an hour or 30 minutes, least you go to the toilet and shit it out. So I want us to know what is going on and understand what is going on. Look at it. Look at it. Not Sokoto, Kanu, whatever.
I've served the
These
military
places are no more hardcore
intelligence
Nigerians.
for the past 35 years.
Islamists have taken
It has always been the case.
The only place
Our
you
problem
can
is religion
talk of or
and social.
mention as being part of Nigeria for now is from the middle belt down. The commercial cities where we are. That is why they are fighting to make sure that things do not go well. Of course, we have seen what is happening in Lagos State. For all the Igbos, I don't have to tell you what to do. If you sabi, you pound for mortar. If you know sabi, you pound for ground. Because I know many of you are very stupid and foolish. You do not reason and see tomorrow from today until it has entered your noses and your ears. Bring back your property home. All those so-called multi-trillionaires and billionaires who think that because of their wealth, they will drag others continuously into the mud. We know what to do with them when the time comes. And Luther continued.
My people, now they hear me well. Yeah. I say, your belly don't fool. If your belly never fool, then why you they sleep? Now true talk, wake up, we must go back to the source. The Allah, no be joke. My brother, my sister, make we reason this thing. We dey buy everything, we dey import everything. We dey buy foreign rice, foreign tomato from another man. Wetin happen to the